great and wondrous Greetings. This magical projection presents my current plan to my allies. Separated and alone, I decided to complete our mission, personally. I entered the Black Forge through a side door with the intention of destroying the Great Shackle beyond. In case it needs to be said, the Black Forge creates all of Molag Bal's vile weapons, including the Dark Anchors and the Great Shackle. With the Great Shackle destroyed, the threat of the plane meld should come to an end. No need to concern yourself. I'm sure I have this well in hand. I imagine I've already destroyed the Great Shackle, and even now we're celebrating our victory over the Lord of Brutality. Yes, I'm sure that's what has happened. You there, please. I need your assistance. What a ridiculous question. I am the Great Mage's essence of health. The Daedra captured Vanis. They planned to use him to power the Great Shackle. To prevent this, Vanis divided his essence into 3 fragments. Vampires feed upon this essence and weaken it. Kill the vampires and collect the energy they siphon from me. Restore that energy to me and I can easily break free of these flimsy bonds. When Vanis Galerion was captured, he cast a spell that divided him into his 3 essential essences: health, stamina, and magicka. I am the Great Mage's health. Set each of these essences free, and we can make the Great Mage whole once more. While we are the essences of the Great Mage, we aren't the Great Mage himself. Not exactly. Separated into fragments such as this, we are weak, vulnerable. It wasn't long before we, too, were bound in magical chains. The Great Mage is a virtual powerhouse of magicka energy. The Daedra want to use that power to speed up and complete the plane meld, finally merging Nirn into Coldharbour. But make no mistake, Vanis has simply delayed the inevitable with this ploy. Returned. I had almost given up hope. Yes, I can sense its reinvigorating presence. Give it back to me and I shall free myself. Follow my light to the slave quarters. Then we can recover our essence of stamina.
What do you want?
Ah, what a terrible existence. I think the more pertinent question is, why aren't you more depressed? Why hasn't this horrible place made you so sad you can hardly breathe? Why? Why? There's gotta be something wrong with you.
You don't look like you belong in this awful place.
I have work to complete before the Taskmaster returns.
Alexis? Is that you, Alexis? I've missed you so. Are we playing a game? Is this a new game, Alexis? You know how much I love games.
This one has an escape plan. So simple, so elegant. This one just needs the machines to stop working, and away we go.
I sense the time to reforge the essences of the Great Mage has arrived. The essence before you has been used to feed the slaves and keep them working. Talk to the slaves and convince them to release my energy so that I can break free. If the slaves refuse, there is another way. The slaves' taskmaster used a device to rip away my energy. The device can recover the energy, but doing so will destroy the soul-shriven you target. However, the device only works from a distance. Get too close, and you can't target a slave. What can I tell you that you don't already know? Vanus Galerion is the most famous, most powerful, most daringly courageous mage in the Mages Guild. His legendary exploits are, well, legendary. Aren't you listening? He's the Great Mage. There isn't anything he can't accomplish once he sets his mind to it. This particular conundrum is merely a minor bump in the road. Makes things more interesting.
Escape? That's easy. Waiting for the right time to make your move? That's where the difficulty comes in. And how will that help this one see the escape plan to fruition? This one thinks you should bother someone else now. Always with the violence! Oh, your kind's so predictable. Very well. Take it. This one hopes you joke on it.
I wish we could take longer breaks, but the work never ends. And what will you give me in return? What do you have that will keep me whole and strong enough to do the work that is required of me? Oh, so high and mighty. You think to take the place of the Taskmaster, do you? Oh, very well. Take it and get out of my sight. Some of us have to work for a living.
Don't run off like that again, Alexis. You know that I worry so. Dear Alexis, why would I do such a thing? The energy makes me strong. I haven't felt this good in such a long time. Oh, Alexis, you remembered how much I love bright and shiny things. I never could refuse your requests. Take the energy and use it well.
I saw you eyeing my fire. It isn't very warm, but it's all we've got. Go find your own fire, stranger. Why? You don't look like you need it. Without it, I'll grow weak and wither away. Wait, That's what you want to happen. You want to hurt me. It will? I don't know. All right. Take it. Take it and leave me alone.
I hate this so-called existence. Not a chance, dunghead. It was given to me. Go find your own! Well, in that case, just make sure you shut down this damn forge.
Did you succeed? The Great Mage himself couldn't have done any better, but don't tell him I said that. After you return my energy, I will break free. The last fragment is trapped in the foundry. Follow my light and I'll show you the way. It's exquisite, but this has to end. The Great Mage must be made whole again so we can finish our mission. Four seals contain the magic that binds me to this machine. While this essence is locked in place, they siphon my energy into the forge. Vanus divided himself to prevent them from using his considerable energy to power the Great Shackle. It didn't stop them from plugging this essence into the forge, however. Unlock the four seals and I'll be able to escape this damned machine. They plan to use the Great Mage to provide a considerable boost of energy to complete the plane meld ahead of schedule. Vanus divided his energy among the three essences, making each one worthless to the Great Shackle. It provides the power necessary to craft Molag Bal's vile implements of conquest. Daedric weapons, dark anchors, the components of the Great Shackle itself. And I am the source of this energy. At least, while the seals of binding remain in place. It is a larger, more powerful version of a dark anchor, designed to complete the connection, to draw Oblivion and Nirn together. Bindings. They feel brittle, less powerful. Then these bindings can no longer hold me. This essence will join you, and then we can find the physical form of the Great Mage. Through the boiler tunnels waits the mighty Guardian, Cothutwilk. Defeat the Guardian and open the cage that holds our physical form. I can lead you to the Great Mage. Just stay close and follow my light.
The mage belongs to me!
And vitality. And now stamina returns. How I've missed you, old friend. Ah, much better. Now, follow me out of this foul place. Then we can talk. Perhaps I shouldn't have attempted this by myself. Yes, The Great Shackle, where the plane meld begins and ends. I thought I could deal with it on my own, but I was wrong. You have restored me, released me from captivity. With your continued help, we can end this threat once and for all. The time has come. The Great Shackle must be destroyed. Stay close and follow my every command. Taking down the Great Shackle, the primary conduit for the plane meld, requires precision and the careful application of destructive spells. As it so happens, I am a master of destructive spells. This won't be easy. Is there anything else you want to ask me before we move out? What can I tell you that isn't obvious? The Great Shackle is the ultimate version of Molag Bal's Dark Anchors. A massive weapon capable of completing the plane meld of its own accord. It would be a fascinating device if it wasn't so terrifying. They wanted to use my energy to power the Shackle. That indicates to me that the Shackle utilizes some form of energy. Disrupting that flow of energy may be key to destroying the Great Shackle. I'll know more once we get inside. While the Dark Anchors have been able to pull portions of Nirn into Coldharbour, the Great Shackle has the power to steal our entire world! A barrier spell on the door? How pedestrian. Give me a moment and I'll open the way. I must be weaker than I thought. That took a lot out of me. Once we get inside, you take the lead. I need to conserve my energy for dealing with the Shackle. So I leave the hacking and slashing up to you. We need to locate the source of energy that provides the power for the Shackle. I don't have an unlimited amount of power at my disposal. So you'll need to deal with these brutes. Lead on. Remarkable! This could be what we're looking for. Very interesting. It appears to be similar to the cage I was imprisoned in at the Black Forge. Examine this pedestal and tell me what you make of it. have you done? Oh, wait! You reversed the energy flow. Good work! Now go upstairs and find the other conduits.
Again, fellow knight. Wonderful day to sally forth, wouldn't you say? Oh, you know, a hidden path, the odd secret door, and Bob's your uncle. Here I am. I heard you were going to attack the great shackle. That's a quest worthy of a knight of my stature.
I appreciate the help. I thought I would rot in that cage forever. What an excellent idea! You can count on my help. I'll go find Vanus and prepare myself for battle.
You there! Over here! Would you be so kind as to open this cage?
You have my thanks, friend.
Someone needs to pay for locking me away in this dung heap. And I need to bust some heads, so I'm going to help you with your mission. I'll find Vanus and ready myself for battle. Just give the word, and my hammer will be by your side.
I am proud to lend my magic to such great personages as you and Vanus Galerion.
I never expected that reversing the conduits would cause that poor creature to explode. Ah, well, live and learn. This door leads to the Great Mooring. We're almost there.
We meet again, fellow knight. Wonderful day to sally forth, wouldn't you say? Oh, you know, a hidden path, the odd secret door, and Bob's your uncle. Here I am. I heard you were going to attack the Great Shackle. That's a quest worthy of a knight of my stature.
Let's move out! The Great Shackle isn't going to destroy itself, you know!
Have at thee, vile shackle. We're going to give you a damn good thrashing.
Defend me while I cast this extremely powerful and fantastically impressive spell! Keep them off me. I have to concentrate, and even the least distraction can be disastrous. Must I do everything on this mission? Electrifying to watch a master such as I while I work. Don't let those creatures get past you! did it! The great shackle has been shattered! The threat of the plane meld is no more!
Jolly good. And as soon as you deal with the planar vortex, everything will be right as rain.
What? Explain yourself, man. What planar vortex?
The shackle formed a planar vortex, kind of like an oblivion straw that will suck Nirn right through and into Coldharbour. Quite amazing how I knew that.
Enough! We can discuss this back in the Hollow City. I'll open a portal before this entire place collapses on top of us.
I don't understand what you people see in this city. I mean, compared to the rest of Coldharbour, it's a bloody rat hole. I'm not entirely sure. I suppose it slipped my mind. Besides, I thought everyone knew about the planar vortex. You can't take 5 steps in Coldharbour without hearing someone screaming about it. Of course, those screams are rather unintelligible. Oh, it's the planar vortex, the penultimate convergence, the plane meld between the worlds. I haven't been there myself, mind you, but Honor tells me it's a nasty place, all those horrible Nirn bits melting into the beautiful Coldharbour scenery. It's already happening, my good chap, and the only access to the planar vortex is through the portal in Molog Ball's courtyard. Wait a moment. Are you thinking of assaulting the Lord of Scheme's labyrinth and going through the portal? Count me in!
With Vanus and the Mage's skill to aid you, you've gained a strong advantage in this fight. Do not underestimate the power of Vanus Galerian. He's accomplished many great things during his lifetime.
We have accomplished great things this day, my faithful friend. Was there ever any doubt? Between your skills and my formidable magical prowess, the destruction of the shackle was a foregone conclusion. We aren't finished yet, however. Cadwell claims that we have more to do if we are to truly save Nirn. I would love to explore this lost city, but apparently we still have much to do. This planar vortex that Cadwell describes concerns me greatly. Let's head inside and formulate a new plan to deal with this danger. If what Cadwell says is true, our job isn't finished here. And I'm positive we got the Daedric Prince's attention at the shackle. He won't be too happy about what we did to his toys. That means we need to hit him before he hits us. I need to consult with my colleagues in the Mages Guild. We need to gather whatever information we can on this planar vortex. I hate going into a situation blind. Let the mages inside know that I'll be joining them in a moment. I need to finish with Cadwell and the groundskeeper first. I don't know about you, but I find them both to be more than a little, peculiar.
I'm glad Varnus made it. I was afraid we'd lost the old braggart. Varnus and I go way back. I'm not sure we could continue this mission without him.
We all knew we'd be fighting for our lives and the lives of the people of Nirn when we agreed to undertake this mission. I never expected anything different.
You must be the person who rescued all these people. We were part of Varnus Galerian's group before. Well, before everything fell apart. We appreciate everything you've done for us. The 4 of us, yes. There were many more, but, well, You've seen it out there. Even our fabled leader was lost to the Hosh plain of Coldharbour. We're all that made it back. What? You've got to be kidding. I saw him being torn away. There's no way they'd let him live. You must have him mixed up with someone. There just isn't any way.
Ah, my old friend. I thought we'd lost you.
What? It can't be!
So good to see you all again, my friends. I'm glad we all made it here safely.
Barney, you're alive. That's wonderful.
Ah, dear Nalia. My heart fills with delight at the sight of you. Yes, I am safe.
Where have you been, old friend? Trying to win the war all by yourself again?
Well, yes, but I ran into a bit of trouble. Our friend here showed up and lent me a hand.
Well then, you have our thanks. I'm not sure we could have gone on without Vanus.
Cheer up, dear Nalia. I'm here now. But our mission isn't finished. We have to destroy the plein air vortex and end the plane meld.
Do you have a plan, old friend?
I know what we need to do. I'm just not sure how we go about doing it. We need to discuss this with the Fighters Guild. We need a council of war.
I am a long way from Ash Mountain and the warm climate of Stone Falls. But I have committed my time and talent to helping the Mages Guild here in Coldharbour. Hopefully this will soon be over and we can return to our homes.
We need to gather our forces and end this. If we stand back and do nothing, the plane meld will destroy our world. We expected it to be here, having studied the lore surrounding Coldharbour and having read The Fall of Meridia's city. But I never expected it to be in such fine condition, or separate from the evils of this realm. I believe we were lucky. Well, think about it. Everything else that gets drawn into Molag Bal's realm becomes twisted and corrupted. But somehow, the Hollow City has remained free of the Dark Lord's influence. That's either luck or divine providence, if you ask me.
I'm almost sorry to be stuck inside these walls. I'd love to get out there and get into the thick of the battle. As more and more people fill the city, things are constantly changing. I can't keep up with it all. It is an exciting time, though.
I just wish the fate of the world didn't hang into balance.
Stranger, I need your help. You're alive! Just what I need. I'm Saroni, Mayor of Silver Run, a small township in Vardenfell. Morlag Baal's servants tried to pull Silver Run into Coldharbour, and now I'm stuck here. 2 other towns founded by Khajiit and orcs were taken as well. You are most gracious. I would be grateful. You could rescue the Orcish and Khajiiti leaders. They're all that's left of their villages. Tell them I have what we need to escape. They'll understand. You'll find Ugors in the Orc stronghold to the east, and Zurani in the Khajiit village in the west. Both were once flourishing townships, but no longer. They'll need help to escape. I'll meet you all at... Not entirely sure myself. From what I've gleaned from the Daedra, this isn't Coldharbour proper, but we're close enough as far as I'm concerned. I was simply referring to you. I and the other survivors have been hoping, praying for someone to come along and help us fight off our Daedric tormentors. And here you are!
Praise Maridia. This one was worried he'd never find another living soul in this horrible place. I am Mesadro, follower of Meridia. Coldharbour has been merging with choice regions of Tamriel, and this border realm alone has taken 3 villages, absorbed them through tears in space. My lady tasked me to hinder this. It's been difficult. Help? Yes. There are 3 tears. Holes in the world where Tamriel is falling into oblivion. There's a tear in each village. This one can seal the tears, but fighting is beyond me. If you can handle the Daedra, this one might get some work done. Go! I will follow your lead, and deal with the tears as we find them. Keep watch while I close this.
Still. It's done. They're all dead.
It's not enough. For what you're asking, I need more.
How can I possibly deliver the whole village?
Your village sits below a volcano. Volcanoes erupt with the right prodding.
So that elf is a traitor. He's turned on his own people for profit. He must have something to do with the Danta village getting pulled into oblivion. This one is glad to see even elves can make poor life decisions. Still more tears to close. Very bad. Coldharbour is no good for living. Still more. wishes there was a person like you for every Daedra worshipper in the world. Keep watch while I close this. Got it.
The flood waters rise. Our deal is good then. Yes?
Yes. The village will be ours, and you shall have your gold.
Excellent. Now how do I get out of here?
That was not part of our deal. Enjoy your gold.
Did you hear that? That Khajiit doomed her own village. She's the reason it is here. Must have made a pact with the Daedra. How awkward. In future dealings with the Khajiit, try not to think about her. Think of helpful Mesodro. Or someone better. Quite good at fighting Daedra. You've done this before.
Get up here, Serani. It's time for your beatings.
Taskmaster is angry. Taskmaster hates this Khajiit. But Taskmaster hates this Khajiit talking to others even more. Go away, or this one will suffer. This one wants to believe you. Very well. I will meet you at the Overseer's Overlook. Just don't tell the Taskmaster.
keep watch while I close this.
Lost. It is done. Soon, your father will be dead.
Then at last, I will lead.
You will indeed rule at last, when the rock slide swallows the entire stronghold.
That orc must have made a deal with that Dremora lord. He betrayed his village, doomed it to reside in Coldharbour. Stupid orcs and their stupid fights over ugly rock huts. Not that this one has anything against orcs. Just stupid orcs. Very good. That is all of the tears. This one is finally done with this nightmare-scape of Dremora and beautiful though terrifying bodies of water. No more will be forced to this horrible place. You have helped do a great thing. Now Tamriel is safe. Safer. Safe-ish. Until others make bad deals with Dremora. Oh, sometimes Mesadro weeps for the world.
Cookers! Put out that fire!
Please go away. If the Taskmaster knows we've talked, he'll be furious. You're right. You're absolutely right. I've been acting like a wood elf. No more. Chief Ugors goes where he wants, and the Taskmaster will like it. I'll meet you at the Overlook. I'll be honest, I never expected so brave a plan from a Dunmer, nor help from a stranger.
Stranger is good to this one, and to others. Now Khajiit has to do her.
We're almost free. Only one task remains. You must die. Be at ease. I'm fully aware of what you can do. That's why I'm not telling. I'm asking. Let me explain at least. I've secured a spell to get us out of this plane. However, in order to channel it, I require a sacrifice. And I need it to be you. Time works differently in Daedric lands. I feel like I've searched for years and found nothing. You're the only plan I've got. I thank you. Your offer means more to me than you can know. The quickest, most painless way is right in front of you. Jump. The mountain will take care of the rest. I thank you for your sacrifice, friend. I am fading. Tamriel is pulling me back. It has, friend, it has. You've given me and the others a chance to bring our story to Tamriel, and perhaps bring closure for our loved ones. You have my eternal gratitude. I only hope the Divines find a way to pay you back for your kindness.